Okay, everybody, welcome to the June 2024 meeting of our Glendale Coin Club. Thank you for showing up to the meeting tonight. Appreciate you guys here at the library and those of you watching at home as well. Governor Ben, would you like to start the meeting out with a reciting the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Governor Ben. Those of you here, if you want to buy raffle tickets or 50-50 tickets, now is your last chance, at least for the 50-50 tickets. Ben will help you out with that. We'll be doing the drawing for that shortly. Want to wish everybody a happy Father's Day. That's this weekend, so don't forget to do that. Father's Day Sunday. Absolutely, don't forget. But happy Father's Day to all the fathers here and in our audience. Some announcements. We just had the Long Beach Coin Show. I saw a lot of you there at the Long Beach Show, and that was good. Got to support all of our local shows. I thought, I was just mentioning to someone here in the room, I thought the show went pretty well, especially for one of the summer shows. A lot of dealers are really negative about the June show all the time, and so a lot of the East Coast dealers skip it altogether, but I thought it was a pretty good show and did enough business to make it worthwhile, and the weather was good, and I didn't have to pay for parking 2 of the days, so that was good because I snuck in with another group that was stealing the parking garage from us, and yeah, so I think it went pretty well. And most people that told me, they said they had a good time. It's always good to get down to the Long Beach show, and especially see a lot of the dealers that don't do some of the other local shows. But if you're looking for local shows, you're in luck because tomorrow is the Buena Park Coin Show. And that is in Buena Park. That is in Buena Park. That is Saturday and Sunday this weekend. And then if you want another local show, I believe the weekend right after that would be the 24th is Richard's show in Van Nuys. So never too early to be. What's that? 23rd. Is it the 23rd? Math is hard, Phil. Sorry about that. 24th, you'll be there on Monday by yourself, cleaning up all the hot dog wrappers and stuff under the tables. Something like that. All the mustard napkins. 23rd. Thank you. And then, of course, it's never too early to be thinking about helping out at our Coin Club show at the end of October at the Van Nuys Masonic Lodge. So start thinking about that. Our 2025 Red Books came in. The year 2025, I did not order 2025 of them. The year 2025 Red Books, they always have them dated a year in advance, pretty much, it seems like. They come out with the next year's in March or April of the year before, but not exactly sure why it's that way, but that's the way it is. But we do have them in with club ordered a case, so if you pre-reserved a copy of one of those and want to pick it up, please do so. And we got a handful of them left over. Paula K, I see you in chat. I got yours here reserved already, and we'll get that sent out to you. I'll get in touch with you for that. But if you need one, we got a few extras. They were $12 each, and don't be shy about it because I really don't want to keep hauling them around. So thank you for that. Let's see. What other announcements do we have? Anybody else have any other announcements or anything? Ben, was that something? No? Anyone? I know San Diego Coinorama is coming up middle of July. That's another one to be maybe putting on your calendar or thinking about. I don't know if I think we'll still have our meeting before that show, so we'll be talking about that in July. I know John Duff's here, and he has a sign-up sheet for people to do speakers at our meetings, people to be speakers at our meetings, to do presentations. I know he was successful at the Long Beach show this week and getting another couple speakers on calendar for us for the rest of the year. I don't remember exactly what. I know there's somebody already booked for next month, and I think he got somebody maybe for October or November. But I know there's still at least a month or two on calendar to where if you're looking to do a presentation, there's a spot for you, and we'd love to see what you do. And we always like to have people that are active members of our coin club speak to us because we get to know you better and we get to learn. So don't be shy. If you need help with putting something together, then there's a few of us that could help you out as well. All right. And then as far as other announcements, I know Don is here, Don Berry from Alaska, an Alaska resident. So. Hell of a commute to the meeting, I understand, but thank you for being here. We're lucky to have Don and the family here whenever they are commuting from Alaska to our meeting, but we're unfortunately not going to have them every month going forward, so we will need some additional help filling in what they have been doing at the meetings. Yes, Don?
I'll be on the screen.
You'll be on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, but you probably won't be able to help sell raffle tickets and stuff from there, and you probably won't be able to help
You can buy raffle
bring refreshments to the meeting and things like that, right?
I can always do stuff.
Yeah, you want to do? Yeah, I guess. Now, I'm not going to joke about that because he will actually do that if I tell him or even joke about it. We'll be here at 6:30, and there'll be some dude showing up with $40 worth of crap from the gas station and dropping it off.
You can sell this wild salmon and goose meat.
There you go. But no, I mean, I know in years past, we used to have a sign-up sheet for doing the refreshments. People would sign up to bring them in. Like someone would bring them in March, someone would do April, someone would do May. And it would just, we'd get different things every month. And that was one way to do it. We might need to think about doing that. But if you sign up, then you kind of need to show up that meeting or at least reach out and say, oh, I can't make it. And it's not even a thing. I mean, the club will reimburse if people don't want to come out of pocket for things too. We used to spend about $20 a month on refreshments, but now I don't know what you get for $20 anymore. Now it's probably closer to $40 a month or something like that. So if anybody's interested in helping out with that, let me or John Duff know, and we'll start maybe working on a sign-up sheet and filling in that, because I know that's something Don's family's been doing for the last several years, is bringing the refreshments. So it's made it easy for the rest of us, and we haven't really had to think about it, but now we got to think about it. So appreciate all the help with that. Okay, Don, any other announcements? Anything? No? When's the Alaska Coin Club meeting starting that we can start participating in those?
I don't know. I think there's actually already a club.
Is there one up there?
I just haven't looked into it because I'm not there.
Well, you'll have to let us know. Maybe we can do some collab. It would be fun. All right. Ben, you want to draw the 50-50 and see who wins that? I know you haven't done it yet. That's why I said, do you want to do it?
No.
Ben,
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Governor Ben.
$55?
These are your white tickets. So we raised 55? Is that what it is?
Yeah, 55 total, yeah.
So what's half of that?
47 and a half.
Okay, thank you, Ben. 27 and a half going to the club, 27 and a half going to the winner that Ben's picking right now. Thanks for participating in that. That helps cover those refreshment costs. So thank you for that.
All right, the winner is 617549.
Congratulations. That was not me. Congratulations, Ron. Thank you. Thank you. Amy said math is hard. Math is hard. No, Kyle, that wasn't your ticket. That wasn't yours. Yeah. Absolutely. Just got to give Ben some money. There you go, sir. All right. I guess it's probably time to get into a presentation. Greg, you about ready?
Oh, yeah.
Greg's going to be doing a presentation tonight on United States Treasury Coin Notes, I believe.
Yes.
That's what we call them?
Yep.
Okay. And what we're going to do is I'm going to bring up a website that Greg put together here.
No, I did not, by the
Oh,
way.
you didn't? I thought that Wikipedia was
That's
you.
Wikipedia,
Oh, okay.
and I started to do it, and I looked something up, and I saw this one, and I said, I can't do that as good as that.
Okay. Well, let me just get a minute or two to bring this up. We can do this. Select a. Yeah, let me try to figure it out. There we go. Let's try to share that. I think that's going to work. And then we'll do that full screen layout. And can you see that up there?
Yeah.
Kinda?
Yeah. Well, there
Move that right there for you. Can make it bigger too, probably. All right. Well, you guys all know Greg. Greg's our resident paper money expert. Used to be real active in the Los Angeles Paper Money Club. Have you heard anything about getting that going back up, or is that just not happening?
It's Scott's doing his shows, and
Mostly just finding a meeting spot, probably, right?
Well, yeah, getting people together. And,
Yeah, because I just wanted to mention that just because I know I get asked at the Long Beach show in particular, but in a couple, because I see some of the former active club members and they're like, "You ever hear anything?" I'm like, "Oh, not really." Anyway, I thought you might have some inside info, but the floor is yours. Yeah, Greg told me, just real quick, Greg told me that he was putting together a presentation and he looked at Wikipedia and it said that was his presentation, basically. So
Yeah.
they did the work for him. So here we go, Greg. Thank you.
All right. Treasury coin notes were created when in the can I get? I can't get that bit any bigger. I was going to read that.
Which one? Oh, I could try to do it here real quick for you on the screen there. Oh, that there. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Anyway,
I don't know.
The Treasury coin notes were
Try.
First issued in 1890 and 1893. And basically, they're Treasury notes that are backed by specie payment or gold or silver.
Is that a little bit?
And yeah, and the 1890 and 93. And the reason Congress put them together is that the mining and silver concerns were pulling so much silver out of the western mines, California and Nevada, that they were concerned that the prices were dropping on silver. So they managed to pass a bill to get through to purchase additional silver from the mines, and to pay for these, they started issuing these what they're called treasury notes. They eventually ended up getting this nickname coin notes for a very particular reason. Unlike silver certificates, which when you go to cash them in, the treasury pays you with silver, and unlike gold notes, which when you go to the treasury to cash them in, you get gold notes. These notes, when they were issued, all they are saying is you get coins for payment. So the treasury had the options of paying you in either silver, gold, or a combination of both. And it was basically pushed through by Congress because, as I said, the mining industries and the silver concerns were concerned that the price of silver was dropping. So they wanted the government to increase their purchases of silver. And they got to the point where they were issuing, the bill provided for the government to purchase 4.5 million ounces of silver a month from the mining industry. So that's why they basically issued these notes. And as a point of that, in 1890, when they first started issuing these notes, silver was going for $1.16 an ounce. By 1894, silver was down to 60 cents an ounce, because that's how much silver was being produced coming out of the West. And as a side note, in 1895, the U.S. halted making certain silver coins, and in 1899, they closed this Carson City Mint, and it remained an assay office until 1933. Yes.
What did they pay for it? Did they pay for it with silver and gold notes?
They paid. That's why they created these treasury notes, because they bought the notes. That's how the notes got into circulation, and they were used, and they were literally backed by the silver or gold, whichever, but by the silver that was being purchased. So, but they were very good in saying, they just call them basically, you'll get coin or specie payment. so they could use gold or silver to pay off, depending upon, and that was done for depending upon the fluctuation of the value of the different metals. Okay. There were two series issues, 1890 and 1893. The 1890s had the nickname of fancy backs, and the 1893 had plain backs. The denominations were issued in 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, hundreds, thousands, and in the 93 they had a $500 note, or they added the $50 note. Let's see. Oh yeah, so the government signed up for, as I said, for 4.5 million pounds an ounce of silver. Okay. Oops. Back.
You see the X in the corner?
No.
That should close it.
Okay. 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 This is the 1890 issues. This is the $1. This is the fancy back. This is Stanton. Let me go back here for a second. Yeah, Edward Stanton was the under Lincoln was.
Clicked on Stanton there.
I did.
You want to go back?
No.
Okay.
No. I can't remember. He was
Secretary of War.
Thank you. I knew it was one of those. He was the Secretary of War under Lincoln. And he was on the $1 bill, as I said.
Armando note.
What?
Armando note. Del Rosa note. It looks like Armando.
It's got his beard.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. How do I get back to where it was?
In the upper corner, the back arrow.
Oh, thank you.
That should get you there. There you go.
All right. Anyway, the $1 note, Stanton, you can see it has the 1890s. Well, most of them will have the large brown seals, Stanton, and this is the very ornate back. These are some of the most highly designed notes of what you'll see in the old large size currency. Now, here is the same note, which is the 1893 issue, which is the plain back. Same, although you'll notice that the treasury seal is now a small red treasury seal, not the large, and they went to the plain backs.
Not exactly plain though, is it?
Well, compared to
but it's pretty cool.
compared to the other one, it's very plain. Now here we go to the $2, the $2, which is McPherson, who's a general in this Civil War. Once again, you're going to see the large brown seal, and once again the fancy back.
You had it there. Not showing up.
There we go.
Okay, got it.
The 1891, the 1893, 1890. Come on.
I went to the same one.
I know. Come on. Be nice. There we go. Same one, but we go to the smaller one and the plain back. And once again, very ornate engraving. The next one is the $3, and let's see, Thomas was a
General.
general. Okay, Civil War general. Back. Come on, quit playing with me. At home, I can do this on my own computer easy. Oh, there we go.
You were just showing 5, right?
Yeah.
Ready to.
There was the 5.
Let me ask you, Greg, because I know we're going to get the question in chat at least. A lot of these have the star at the end of the serial numbers. That's not the same as our star notes today, right?
No, it's not. No.
Okay. That's just the way they did it then?
Yeah. Usually, what they started putting graphics at the end of the serial numbers so that if they were get counterfeited, they wouldn't just add another number, so it wouldn't be easy to check or track.
Makes sense.
And now here is the plain back. Once again, it goes to the smaller red seal. These are the large, but I haven't mentioned, these are large size formats, the old large size dollar bills. Once again, very ornate. These go for anywhere from, depending upon the condition, you're looking at, if it's a fine or better on some of the common ones, you're looking at $300, $400, $500. And when you're getting up into the fancy ones, you're looking at some of them, there's 500,000, something like that. But for the larger ones, which we'll see next.
Wow.
The $10, which has got Sheridan, who was obviously a Civil War general. You can see that for some reason, when they started doing the 10s, they went to the smaller seal, and still the same fancy backs. For some reason, there's some speculation that they went to the plain backs because they were saying that the plain backs, it's easier to detect counterfeiting on the plain backs as opposed to the fancy backs, because they're just so filled with stuff that they could apparently do more detail in here on those and it would stand out more. There are different Friedberg numbers for these depending upon who the treasurer and the secretary of the treasury was at the time. That was the 10. Now, John Marshall, come on, Superior Court. Here's the 20. It's also the small size, fancy back. These, when you see these notes in person, they are absolutely, in my opinion, being a paper guy, there's absolutely incredible because all the engraving and the intricacies and the time that it takes to make these plates. And when you see a new one or at least AU, the note just jumps off the paper. Of course, then again, I'm on paper guy, so that, where'd you go?
See it there? Oh, sorry.
One of my favorites, this is the 50, and that's Seward, who was our Secretary of State at the time. And he was famous for Seward's Folly or Seward's Icebox. He was the one that negotiated the purchase of the territory of Alaska at the time. And at that time, people were saying, what are we going to do in Alaska? It's cold. And hence they came up with Seward's Folly and Seward's Icebox. This is the 50, and they didn't make the fancy back in these 50s, just the plain backs. Now, here is one of probably the second most popular one. It's called a watermelon note because the backs, the zeros, when you can see them up close, they're green, and that actually looks like the texture of a watermelon. Looks like the outside of a watermelon. And these are hugely famous, and this is Admiral Farragut on the note, our first Rear Admiral or Admiral of the Navy. Thank you. These are highly sought after, and these are the ones that are in the $25,000, $50,000, $100,000, depending upon the actual condition of the note. And here's the same one. It's the plain back, the 93, the smaller seal, but once again, Farragut, and all of them, they did some great engraving of the portraits. And here's the 50 that was engraved but never came into issue. And that's Sherman. Sherman? Yeah, I believe that's Sherman on there.
Mhm.
And it was engraved, but it was never issued. And the Grand Watermelon. This is the $1,000. This is the $1,000. The other one's the watermelon. It's the Grand Watermelon. This is the one that I will go back and was one of the highest notes ever sold. Come on, go back.
Mhm. I like the nickname, Old Snapping Turtle.
Yeah, Old Snapping Turtle. Let's see. Anyway, it was one of the highest sold currency notes ever. It was in, I think, the last time usually was in here. It was about 3 million, something like that.
Wow.
One last.
No, that just zooms in on it.
Yeah.
If you go back one time,
Yeah.
there's some notes at the bottom, but
No,
it doesn't have, yeah. There's one there, number 7, Heritage Sets Paper Money Record. Press
Oh
release.
yeah, that's it.
2.255 million.
2.5, and that was, let's see, this was
2006.
2006. So you can imagine if it ever comes for sale again, what it's going to go. Because that was 2006.
Yeah, so it says.
That's 20 years, almost 20 years ago.
Nothing's the same price as that anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, it might be double that today. Yeah.
At least. And there's only just so many of these. And once again, the 1893 issue is just a plain back. But once again, like I said, the interesting thing about these notes is that when you go to cash them in, the Treasury had the ability to give you gold, silver, or a combination. And the Sherman Act that initiated, the government was buying 4.5 million ounces of silver a month from the mining industries, and which was basically coming out of the West, which was Nevada and California. All right. Any questions? Is everybody awake?
No, that was cool.
All right. Thank you all.
Thank you. Have you ever owned a watermelon or a Grand Watermelon? In any grade?
That's mine right there.
That's yours right there?
Yeah. I printed it out a couple of times, and I've got it.
Yeah, I got that book you showed the one time with all the high denomination,
Yeah.
and it's probably in there.
Oh, it is. That's a great book.
Yeah, let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, that's the watermelon.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can see it almost looks like a watermelon.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen them in auction catalogs and things like that, but yeah, never had one myself. Thank you, Greg. That was great.
All right.
Really appreciate it. All right. Very, very good. Thank you, Ben. There's our show and tell list. Going to do show and tell coming up after this, unless there was any other questions for Greg. No? Very good. All right, we're going to go ahead and do show and tell. If you did not sign up for show and tell, we'll have a chance to, do that. Ben's going to give you a white ticket when you do show and tell, and then we'll give some extra prizes there for extra chances at a raffle. First up for show and tell tonight is Dennis Mack. And when you do show and tell, if you want the people at home to see, just hand it to me and we'll put it under the camera here for them.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you don't want to show them, then you don't have to show them.
Yeah.
So this is the tell,
I'll be typing in your name and address and phone number for everybody to call you later there if you don't show them.
and know where all the stuff is.
All right. Brought along 3 coins.
Dennis, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Just Gregg Bercovitz. I got a question that just came in. Thought maybe we should ask it right now before we get started. They want to know, what was the government buying all that silver with as money? Like, what were they? How did they buy it?
They printed this money to buy the
So
silver.
that's what this money was for,
And
is to buy that.
hence, this money was backed by the silver that they bought.
Gotcha. But they had the option in this to pay back with whatever
When-
coin, right?
Yeah, when it got back into circulation, when it was presented at the Treasury.
Yeah.
They had the option of gold, silver, or a combination thereof.
Gotcha. Okay. Hopefully that answered your question, Chuck. Sorry about that, Dennis. Go ahead.
That's good. I brought along 3 coins, and 2 of them have a pretty nice backstory to them. One is a current commemorative $50. Brief one is here. It's my latest acquisition, and it's pretty nice. You know. Next coin I have is ancient Greek coin, 323 BC. It's issued by Alexander the Great. And it's in pretty nice condition. And the third coin I brought along, this is the first ancient coin that I ever owned. My next door neighbor in 1958 went to Israel, and when they came back, they knew I was collecting coins, and they brought me this coin here, and it's of Justinian the First, and it even comes with the original receipt from the coin dealer in Israel. So, and it's the Byzantine coin is from 527 AD.
It's old. Nice.
And that's my story, and I'm sticking to
Well,
it.
thanks for sharing those, Dennis. And
Dennis, the receipt you said was from.
No, the
sale?
receipt is from the coin dealer.
Oh, not the original.
not the original sale.
No.
And Ben, you want to move that box real quick, and then we can maybe set the show and tell here on the corner of the table, and people can look at those, and just slide that over a little bit. And we'll do that we're selling that in an auction. That's fine. We'll leave a little spot there.
Tissue paper thickness, so be careful with it.
Chuck in the chat is asking, what metal is that Alexander coin? Is that silver?
Silver.
It is silver, yes. All right, next up we have Dennis again. Dennis Rockland this time. Thank you.
I wanted to bring something in to support the speaker. And being I have nothing to do that, I brought in this instead, which is Inflated States of America with Richard Nixon on it from 72 when he was freezing the economy. And it's a nice political note. I understand that these are a local product. There's a Costanza. Dale Costanza had them printed up. And supposedly he's got 10,000 of them in storage.
God help us
This
too.
is a pack of 10 of them, and it has the red printing on the front, which is a little scarcer. But it says that 10 costs $1. And now they sell online for $2 a piece. And in addition to that, I brought in a coin because we had coin notes. This is a coin Ron gave me. It says United States Canadian, and there's a place on the back where I can scratch my name to say I served honorably. And I must have because I have an honorable discharge.
Cool. Thanks for sharing those.
Yeah.
Next up, Ron's going to show us some money, he says.
Or so it's called.
That's what we hear.
I went to Washington, D.C. and picked up a bunch of souvenirs. So I had to pick stuff that had money on it, of course. So got a pen, went to the Jefferson Monument, so I got, it said coin on it, but obviously not. It is round. And of course, have to have the fake money here.
Oh, yeah, what do we got here?
Yeah. All kinds of denominations.
That's what it does. Stickers.
Abraham Lincoln.
What is it? We can't hear
They're
The
stickers.
Lincoln Memorial I went to, got a token there. Keep picking that one up. Oh, here's the gold toned one. It's gold.
Gold colored.
And I went to the Roosevelt Monument.
Ah,
Big dime.
So I spent a lot of money on not money.
Spent a lot of money on fake money.
That's
Very
it.
cool. Did you have a good trip?
It was great.
Next up, John. Samarian, sorry.
All right, so I brought in some tokens for like a hamburger place. So I don't know if people collect local tokens and whatnot. So, well, the place doesn't exist anymore, so you can't redeem it. So basically, my coworker was cleaning out his desk. He found these. This restaurant probably died like 2 years ago or whatnot. But if anybody wants them, I'm just gonna leave them and you can take them. It's for Round Burgers, which is it was on Lake Avenue in Pasadena.
Buy one burger, get one free.
Yeah, but
I'll go with you. You buy the one, I'll get the free one, right?
I told you it died.
Oh, darn it.
That's probably why they went out.
That's why they went out of business. Thanks, John. Next up's Phil.
I'm sure a lot of you here have played the lotto here in California. A lot of us initiated a number of years ago. I remember when it first came out, I was stopping at the gas station to buy tickets, and they were occasionally on win $1, $2, or maybe $5. A lot of us all over the states, all over the country these days. Back in 1988, the state of Washington initiated the lotto up in that area, and to promote it, they issued a 1 ounce silver round. And has the on one side it has the Mount Rainier, the Space Needle, the Seattle skyline, and a boat, sailboat out in Elliott Bay. And on the back it just says Lotto. They were made and given to people who were selling the Lotto tickets at the various establishments, either a gas station or a grocery store, or things of that nature. I don't know who made them. Don't know how many were made. You don't really see them a whole lot on eBay. Maybe occasionally you see them. At the time that they were made, silver was only $6.50 an ounce, so it really wasn't any really great extent at that time. But you have them now. You could always turn it in and buy some lotto tickets. Maybe win the Mega Millions or whatever big prize you could get.
Well, don't forget us if you win, Phil. Thanks, Phil. John Duff.
My daughter had been wanting to go to Iceland for a long time, and a couple months back she went, so she brought me back some Icelandic coins.
For Austria, you said?
Yeah, not Austria, Iceland. These are coins from 1946 to 1981. It's a set, kind of a type set. And then this is a war coin from World War II that they were using. Oh, you need to see it, Carl.
Yeah, sure.
And then she brought 2 bills, 1,000 kroner and 500 kroner. So this is current stuff that's used. Now the kroner is still different than, it's a UR instead of an ER, so it's not like the Scandinavian kroner that we see on.
Kroner.
Kroner? No, kroner, spelled it.
So how much are each one of those
She told me, I think it's $50 and $25, $50, sort of that range, if I remember correctly.
Cool.
Anyway,
Thanks, Duff.
Do you have what? No, it's not that cold there.
That's to keep them warm.
but you did know, what?
So they won't melt.
I told you.
Oh, okay. I haven't.
She did bring back a recipe for cod, a cod casserole, and it's cod fixed with cauliflower of all things.
Oh, no.
Actually, it's better.
You would try it
for
then,
you
wouldn't
than
you?
the potato. You could do a casserole with potato cod, but this is with leeks and cauliflower. And I made it, and it was quite good. Quite good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thanks, Duff. Anyone else with show and tell that didn't sign up? Richard, you want to tell us about any shows coming up maybe in a week and a half?
Coming up next Sunday at Van Nuys on the 23rd at the Van Nuys Masons Lodge, 14750 Sherman Way. Zip code's 91405. And it's from 10 to 4. We have raffle prizes. Buy $10 worth of raffle tickets, you get in for free. It's $4 to get in otherwise. And we've been giving out, it's our 15th year doing the show.
Wow.
So we're expecting a big turnout. We dropped a bunch of those flyers off to the people at Long Beach. They got them and they stuck them in the bags.
Yes, CR in chat's asking. Yes, that's going to be in Van Nuys at the Masonic Lodge, June 23rd. It's a Sunday. This weekend they got the show in Buena Park, the 15th and 16th, and then next week it's Richard's show in Van Nuys, June 23rd.
You can be found on CoinZip too, looking at shows in California.
Yeah, they're all on CoinZip, and those of you watching at home that aren't from Southern California, even they got shows all over the country on there. CoinZip.com. It's a pretty good
If
resource.
you don't know how to get there, all you do is put on this little map thing, press it down, and it'll show you how to get there from your house, right where you're at.
Sweet. Any other shows or tells? I got one. Yeah. All right, I got one. I was hunting around on some of the online auctions last week, and which is kind of dangerous because I sometimes see stuff I don't even know about and I buy them anyway. But I saw this on the auction and I thought it was pretty cool. It's a set of tokens from 1876, and they got the Libertas Americana design. And these were done in Philadelphia for part of the U.S. Centennial Expo in 1876. And this one here is for John Server Tobacco and Cigar Variety Store. And it's just two tokens. And this one has the Libertas Americana, one has a Continental Minuteman design. Looks like it's straight from the Commonwealth, doesn't it? Very cool. So I got that set. And then I saw that one, and then I saw another one I had to bid on too. So I bought that. It's got the Libertas Americana. This one says, make your grocer get Dobbins electric soap. So apparently, yeah, that's what I thought. What the heck is electric soap? So apparently electricity just came out pretty around that time, and electric washing machines came out. So they were selling this soap as special soap for your electric washing machine and marketing that. And then when I saw that one, I saw this one too. So I had to buy this one. Again, it has I guess I am. This one has the America or Libertas Americana design. And this one's also for Dobbins soap, but instead of saying make your grocer get it, this one's a little nicer, and it says ask your grocer to get Dobbins electric soap. And then it has the guy's name and company from Philadelphia. And this one's the same on both sides. And then I saw one more, so I had to get this one too, which means either they slipped under the cracks and I got a good deal, or I way overpaid for all of them, and that's how I was able to win them all. One of the two. We'll find out. This one's for Applegate Galleries on Vine and 8th Street in Philadelphia. Again, I've always liked that Libertas Americana design from the famous metal that goes for tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars now if you get an original one. But
Did they have a decoding one?
I did not see that, no.
Like the Red Ryder BB gun?
I did not see that.
I was waiting for Ralphie to come out.
Might be sure to drink your Ovaltine, right?
Don't
No.
wash your hands where you got that soap from.
The electric soap? Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that. So
So you'll find out in Winter Park.
Gringo just says you can't show these. Don't worry. Don's already claimed one of them, Gringo. So apparently I maybe sold one of them. So
What is that?
Don already claimed dibs on one of those. So don't worry about it. It's his. I guess you should have done the show and tell, Don, on that one. All right. Anyone else? Ben, you got your show and tell?
No.
You don't got it? Okay. That's my ticket. All right, great. Well, I guess that's it then. That's it for the online portion of the meeting. Ben's going to go ahead and pull a couple tickets for some extra tickets for our raffle tonight. So there'll be one winner that gets 2 tickets, one that gets 4, and one that gets 6 extra chances at our prizes. Again, thanks to Don Berry. 3 of those prizes in the raffle tonight are donations from Mr. Berry and his family. So we'll be sure to point those out, including our top prize. So if you're wondering why, you're wondering, Kittle, why did you buy some weird like oyster pearl coin for our top prize? I did not do that. That was donated by Mr. Berry. So I don't really know anything about it. Don says it's really cool and worth a bunch. And I think it's cool, but I'm not responsible. He doesn't want to take it to Alaska. He wants to stay here in California. So Gringo, maybe you'll win it and you'll get to see it. Otherwise, you won't be able to see that. Sorry about you guys at home, but can't really get you guys participating in the auction and raffle. But with that said, thanks for joining us at home and watching us. I wish you guys could show up and attend in person. Actually, we got to do our giveaway too. Almost forgot the giveaway. Ron wasn't going to let me forget about that. If you guys left a comment on the last video that we did, we're going to give away a coin real quick, and I'll get the link to that. If you didn't do it yet, you can leave a comment on the last coin club meeting. We're going to give away this coin right now. 1957 Denver Lincoln cent, MS66 red brown, and it's got some toning on it even. So that's cool. So you got from right now until the time I can pull up that video and do the giveaway. Those of you guys in the room, feel free to start checking out the auction lots, and Don will get out some refreshments here in just a minute. Or if you want to buy some more raffle tickets, don't be shy to ask Ben for that. But we'll go ahead and do this giveaway here. Next month, the prizes, if you leave a comment on this month's meeting, once it becomes a video, we got 2 silver coins. This one was donated to us from our friend Alfred R. It's a Australian 6-pence. And we also have a silver Mercury dime that was donated to the club. So those are the prizes next month if you leave a comment. But right now, I'll go ahead and figure out this comment video. Hi, Mom. How are you doing? Cool show and tell. I know. It's fun. I'll go ahead and try to figure out this video. I'll go to my channel, and we'll pick 2 winners. Oh, well, 1 winner. 2 winners next month. 1 winner this month. Try this, figure this out. Again, thanks for being part of our meeting and part of our club. That's the wrong one. I clicked on this month, not last month. Let me find last month. There's last month's meeting. Get the link. I don't know if I'll be able to share the actual picking. I can try to do that. Let me try to do that. Let's try to do that. I'm messing this all up. I'm messing this up totally. It's giving you guys more time to leave your comments, I think. So we got that. Filtering out duplicate users. So let's try to share a window. YouTube comment picker. Maybe this is sharing. Maybe it's not. I hope it is. We're getting the YouTube comments. There were 21 comments left on last month's meeting. And the winner of the Lincoln cent is Nefarious Enough is the name. Thanks and good luck. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down. 66, red, brown, 1957. Nefarious Enough. So be sure to send me an email to claim your prize. You got, I don't know, a week or 2 to do so. Otherwise, we'll give it away again. So that's that. Thanks again, everybody. And Roseanne says it's rigged. Why? Because you didn't win? Did you leave a comment? I don't know. Maybe
Roseanne.
And we'll see you guys next month. We're always the second Friday of the month, unless it's a holiday, and I don't think it is next month. So today's a holiday, though. Flag Day. So thanks again for Governor Ben helping us with the flag salute earlier. And it's the former president's birthday. Happy birthday, DJT. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next month.
See ya.
160.